As we know, breast milk is gold for our kiddos, and breastfeeding our babies is such a connecting experience. So I will be sharing with you today 7 of the tips that have been most helpful for me, okay? First tip I would say is to stay empty, okay? Empty out your breast effectively and often, as much as possible. So that means during the first 3 months, you want to empty out your breast at least minimum 8 times, up to 12 or more times, okay? And the reason for that is that because once your breast is empty, then that triggers your body to make more and more milk. Now, keep in mind that breastfeeding and nursing sessions can last anywhere from 10 minutes up to 30 minutes, okay? So just take your time, follow your baby's lead, and fit it accordingly to your lifestyle and and the time that you have available to yourself. Now, the second thing is to stay hydrated. You want to drink a lot of water while you're nursing, after nursing, and just throughout the day. You definitely need that. Without drinking enough water or fluids, you will not have enough to make your milk supply for your little guy or little girl. The next thing is have a well-balanced diet, and keep in mind that you have to consume 300 to 500 more calories a day when you are nursing. And make sure those are quality calories, okay? We don't want to just get empty calories from chips and cookies. We want to get them from solid nutrients like vegetables, fruit, protein, and just make sure you are accounting that appropriately. And don't be shy in consuming those calories. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is that it would be really good for you to have a good quality multivitamin that you can take. And also consider taking calcium and magnesium, a vitamin D3 supplement, and a vitamin B complex. All these vitamins are known to support lactation. So consult your doctor, make sure that if you're taking any medication, there's not going to be any problems with that, and you're able to move forward to support your milk supply. Now, keep in mind that if you're anemic, if you have blood sugar issues, heart problems, or you are taking medication, it is highly recommended that you speak to a lactation consultant that can give you more individualized tips to support your lactation and breastfeeding journey. Now, another tool that was super duper important for me was having access to a hospital grade breast pump. I qualified for that through my insurance because of my diagnosis of hypothyroidism. It might be possible that you as well can request a hospital grade pump, and these things are powerful. I loved mine. With my first child, I didn't have access to a hospital pump. I just had my Medela pump that I used, which I still liked, but this one does not compare. The hospital pump has power, and I really liked it. I did qualify at first for 3 months, and then I had to reapply for another 3 months. So I had it for a total of 6 months, and I definitely saw a drop in my supply when I stopped using that pump. But it could also be that my child was not nursing as much because I had already introduced him to solid by 6 months. So if you're able to get a hospital grade pump, I would totally recommend that for at least 6 months. Now, the other thing that was very helpful for me was having the Haka hand pump. And the way I used this hand pump was I would nurse my baby, put him on one breast, and as I was nursing him, I would do the Haka pump on the other. And what the Haka did, it was that it would stimulate my breast just as if I was nursing another child. So I would get some milk in there. It wasn't much. It was like about an ounce to maybe 2 ounces on a good day. But then that was so helpful. I would put it aside, and then I would switch my baby over and nurse him on that breast. And if he was still hungry, then I would give him the ounce or 2 that I caught from the Haka pump. Now, the last tip here, which is a bonus tip, I would just say offer your child both breasts if possible during each feeding. And if he doesn't take both breasts, then make sure you're pumping the breast afterwards that you have not offered to your child. And you want to make sure you're emptying both breasts during each feeding in order to help your body keep making more milk. Now, I hope these tips were helpful. If you have any questions or if you have any suggestions for other future mommies, leave them down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.